what? Ooh, girl, you know what's up. Ooh, what? Ooh, girl, you know what's up.
What's up, guys? It's your girl Jewel here with my healthy lifestyle change. I hope you guys are doing wonderful on this Feeling Myself Friday. It's a beautiful day. So, a couple of things before we get started today. Number one, I told you guys on last week that I have a giveaway going on. It's a 3K giveaway because I reached 3,000 followers on Instagram. If you are not following me on Instagram, you should be following your girl at jewel.c. I will put it up here for you. That's at jewel.c. Okay? Please go follow your girl. Enter in to win the giveaway. The gifts are dope. You get 3 gifts. I told you what 2 gifts were, but I'm not telling you what the last one is until I choose the person because it's so nice. Please go follow those instructions. You'll see the video on my page. I posted it last Feeling Myself Friday. It ends today. The giveaway closes today. So please go check that out. All right. So let's get into it today. So I had a conversation with one of my homies on last week, and we were just talking about mental health and dealing with your sanity during COVID. And I thought I'd create this video because other people may be dealing with similar things, as just kind of sad down because they're not able to go out every weekend and just not able to be as social or have that social contact with people that you want to. So I figured I'd make this video to help those who are having those challenges during quarantine, COVID, and whatever you're going through, to help with just your mental health and just treating yourself and having self-care days to get through this quarantine and this crazy 2020. So I came up with 5 ways to practice mental health during quarantine or COVID-19 or social distancing. Some of these things I just enjoy doing and I do often, but they really do help with calming you down, relaxing you, easing your mind, taking your mind off of COVID, taking your mind off of the challenges throughout the day. These are not just practices you can do for your mental health during quarantine. These are practices you can do for, depression and just finding a new hobby, looking to get into some creativity modes and start creating different things. These are things that can get those juices flowing. So I think these are 5 great things, 5 great tips that you'll enjoy. So number 1, take morning and evening strolls. This has to be like one of my favorite pastimes. I love to take a stroll in the morning right before the sun is like getting ready to come up, like watching the sunrise. It feels so good outside, especially in this Texas heat. Is hot. So getting out there before the sun comes up, I get a nice little breeze. It feels so good. I'm happy. It's calming. It's just me. I'm probably up with a lot of the avid runners, but it's a great morning. Evening strolls. I love evening strolls because it helps me de-stress from a long work day. It helps me get my blood flowing. I may have already worked out in the morning, but taking that evening stroll just kind of give me that extra push to get through the evening and work on my own personal business and just shake off whatever I had dealt with during the day and just push me through my evening to get through everything I need to get through in the evening time, so that I'm calm and relaxed and kind of restarting the day. And this also helps me talk to God. So I don't know what you guys believe in. It doesn't matter what you believe in. It doesn't matter if you call him a him, a her, a it, whatever. But for me personally, this is my time to talk to God. And it helps me clear my mind and really just get by myself. A lot of times we have a problem with being alone, and we have an issue with not being around, our peers, our friends, our family, and we really don't know how to be by ourselves. And I think taking morning and evening strolls really help you understand that it's okay to be by yourself. It's not bad. It's calming. It's fun. It's relaxing. You know, it really helps you get into the zone. So for me, I come up with my best ideas when I'm walking, when I'm talking to God, when I'm praying on my walks. It's really relaxing. It really just gives me my best juice, my best flow. Like, I come up with some of the best, literally the best ideas when I take my morning and evening strolls. So try that out for 2 weeks and, you know, see what it does for you. But it really just calms you. And another thing I like to do is keep a notebook with me, or just have my phone and in my notes write down all of those thoughts and those feelings. I come up with songs. I cry. Whatever it is I need to release, the walks, the strolls really help me release that. So I take my my notepad or my phone and I jot it down, my feelings, my thoughts, and just my ideas to help me come up with creative content. So try morning and evening strolls because they really help. Number 2 is to do arts and crafts. Now, you do not have to be Picasso, okay? It's really about freedom of expression. All of these things really are about freedom of expression. So even if you're just splattering paint onto a canvas, that is art and that is how you feel. What you want to do is be able to release your emotions, because I think we're keeping our emotions inside and we're staying bottled up, and it's not doing anything for us, and it's causing us to go into a downward spiral. So I think that with painting, this is a great way to kind of release your emotions. So I love to do canvases, paintings on canvases. I have canvases all, I don't know, how do you say that word? Canvases, whatever. I have paintings all around the house that I have done. It's something that I enjoy. I actually have 4 new, it's a double pack, 4 new paintings that I'm about to do. I am putting some new stuff in my bathroom. As you can see, my backdrop, I want to add something here. So, paint. I love to paint. I have an arts and crafts. I love to paint. I have an arts and crafts box. I keep my painting material ready, okay? Because I really enjoy to paint. It really helps me think. It really helps me calm down, and it really makes me happy. Like, I just enjoy color. I enjoy designing and crafting, and putting things together. So for me, it really helps. And I think that if you're having trouble during quarantine and during social distancing and not being able to go out, I think adding crafts into your hobby will really show you what you're capable of doing. It will really get your mind off of going out and having to be around people, because it's not something that you need someone to do. You can just literally go to Walmart and get you some paint, canvases, and some paintbrushes, and you can stencil it out. You can use tape, whatever you want to come up with, whatever your heart desires, So definitely try doing some arts and crafts and painting. Okay, number 3, I touched on it a bit, but it's decorate your house, decorate your apartment, decorate your car, decorate your bedroom, whatever it is. Decorate it. Do some designing. Even if you have no design skills, it doesn't matter. Whatever your heart says, allow that to come out. And if you just can't come up with any creative things to do, get on Pinterest. That's my favorite app to be on. I'm always on there figuring out how to create something. So decorate. As you can see, I am coming up with my new backdrop for you guys, and it was the regular green grassy looking thing, and now I got my hedges on here. So I enjoy decorating. It's another way I can express myself. It's another way I can release. It's another way I can think. it doesn't take too much energy. I just do it. So I think that would help with releasing some tension that you have, just coming up with creative things to do around your apartment. If you don't have color, add some color. If you want to make something chic, make it chic. Just come up with a concept and just get it out. And it makes you happy to see it. For me personally, when I see different things that I put up and I hang up and I create, I'm like, ooh, I love it. Like this, when I'm done with this, I'm gonna probably stare at it. I'm gonna probably put a chair in front of it and stare at it, because I'm like, you look good. So I don't know. It helps me when I come home every day. If I'm angry, if I'm stressed, to see something that I created, it makes me happy. So put something in your home that you did yourself that you would enjoy seeing every day that makes you happy. I feel like your house or your apartment should represent you, and that should be your oasis. That should be your place of your happy place, So you should be able to walk into your home and say, oh, you know what I'm saying? So put things around you that make you feel that way. So decorate. So behind me, these are hedges, and it's 12 of them, 20 by 20. And can you see that? Yeah, it's pretty large. Yeah. Okay. So I got these from Amazon. If you'd like to get you some hedges, I have the link down below in my Amazon store. Check out my Amazon store. I have some pretty cool things. But I have this where I got this from off of Amazon. So you guys can check that out if you're interested in getting you a green grass hedge wall. So number 4 is workout. You guys know that's my favorite thing. That's my favorite thing to do every morning. But work out. I don't know how. I really want to stress that. Work out. It doesn't matter if you're taking those morning and evening strolls. Get 30 minutes to an hour in. And I get real serious when I'm talking about working out, because working out will change your life. Okay? You do not have to have a gym. You do not need weights. All you need is your body. Move. It's so very important, because people are literally depressed. People are sad. People are going through a downward spiral and cannot figure out what to do. Work out. When you're depressed, when you're sad, when you feel down, your heart rate is like low. You are calm. You are like, really down, okay? Your heart rate is down. Everything is down when you're sad, when you're stuck, when you're going through a whole depression mood. Everything about you is down. What happens when you work out? Your heart rate shoots up. Your blood starts flowing. Your breath gets heavy. That's the total opposite of depression. That's the total opposite of being sad and down. Heart rate up, elevated, blood flowing, excitement. That's what working out is. That's what heart rate being heavy is. That's what sweating is. Excitement for your body. When you're sad, when you're depressed, when you're feeling low, that's a calm state that your body is in. How do you counteract that? Get excited. Now, I'm not saying get happy, but I'm saying move. Work out. Go for a run. Go for a walk. Do some burpees. Do some jumping jacks. Whatever you have the ability to do, do that. Because you cannot, it is impossible to be in a depressed, down state when your body is excited, when your heart is elevated, when your blood is flowing. It is impossible to be both at the same time. You cannot be both. Your heart rate cannot be down, calm, and excited and moving and flowing and pumping at the same time. There's no way. It cannot coexist. So if you are feeling sad, if you are feeling down, if you are feeling like I'm going insane, I'm getting depressed, or whatever the case may be, I'm lonely, go work out. You don't even have to leave your home. Just do 25 burpees. Right then. Like, get yourself in an elevated, excited state, and the sadness cannot exist in that state. Okay? So, I'm sorry, I get really, really passionate about working out, but that is a major thing that people miss. So, just try it out for a month, and 30 days, see what working out does every day. And it doesn't have to be dramatic. Just go for a mile run, go for a 5-minute run, go for do sprints for a minute, jumping jacks, burpees, anything that gets your heart rate elevated. Just try it out. You have nothing to lose. And the last thing, number 5, is to read books. So currently I started this book and I stopped, and now I'm entering it again just to finish it up. But this is Unlearned by Humble the Poet, and it says 101 Simple Truths for a Better Life. It's pretty cool. I like it. I stopped reading it, and I'm like, I need to finish it. I don't like to not finish books, so I am currently reading this. And I am currently rereading The Alchemist by Paulo Coelho. Paulo Coelho. But The Alchemist, everybody know The Alchemist, this is a great book. I feel like I missed something in my first reading, so I'm going to go back and reread it because I want to see if I missed something. So I think I'm going to read. I am going to read this one again, but I'm finishing this one up. So that's where I'm at. I read a lot of self-help books. I love self-help books. I love when, I'm reading from someone who has had a career that they've wanted for so long, and it took them 20 years to get there. And then they have these principles that they now live by because they've tried it, failed, and they're giving the principles to me because they don't want me to go through the same thing. I love reading books like that. I love to adopt different ways of thinking from different leaders and people that I aspire and I look up to. So I love self-help books. You don't have to read self-help books, but I do recommend self-help books, especially if you're going through some sadness and depression, and if COVID and quarantine and social distancing has you kind of down. I do recommend self-help books because there are some gems in there that really that you can adopt into your everyday life that are pretty simple. I mean, so simple to the point where it might turn something on for you. You know what I'm saying? It might really be something that you need to flip the switch, or something that you've been looking for this whole time that you need to get out of that book. I feel like no book is an accident. All books that I have, I make sure to read because it's something in each one that I'm supposed to learn. So self-help books are like my favorite. I do recommend it because you never know what you might read that will turn everything on for you. So I do recommend some self-help books. I'll put down below all of the self-help books that I have read over the past few years. They'll be from my Amazon account, and they're pretty incredible. I'll star my favorites, but definitely check those books out. And then along with, just reading in general, fiction or non-fiction books, for me, I love to read. So I get into a story, I put myself into it, and I literally exit from my life. And I don't know about you guys, but when I'm reading a book and I'm so into it and it comes to an end, I get sad. I'm like super, super sad because it's like now I gotta go back to reality. And it's not that reality is bad. It's just I was loving the story that I was reading and that was over. So I think that could be a good thing, that could be a bad thing. I'm not a doctor, I don't know. But putting yourself, just immersing yourself into different novels, different series of books, I think will help with just dealing with quarantine, dealing with social distancing, dealing with just everyday dramas of your life. Immersing yourself into a book that's really interesting takes you away from that, you know, and you want something to just pull you out of that state that you're in of sadness or that state of being stuck. Definitely reading books that you can immerse yourself and get into and just have something to talk about definitely will help with that. Get into a book. It doesn't have to be self-help, but if you're interested in self-help, I have some below. And just immerse yourself in it, you know, immerse yourself in it. All of these activities I do recommend doing, and just put your whole self in it, and that can really shift your energy. You know what I'm saying? Just find your happy place. And it's like corny to say, but seriously, all these different things will help you channel what your happy place is. You don't know what it is until you try different things. These things are a range of things that you can do so that you can figure out what it is that you actually like to do, what it is that, you know, is your happy place, what helps you with your mental health, what helps you with your depression, what helps you with your sadness. So I recommend trying these different things out. Let me know if you try these different things out. Please comment down below. I would love to hear your stories. If you have other ways that you channel your mental health and channel your happy place, please comment that below as well. I would love to know it. Do not forget to be following my Instagram channel at jewel.c for the 3K giveaway. You do not want to miss these prizes. They are dope. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see y'all next time. Peace.